Hello everyone, welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today is Wednesday, July 28th. Currently it's 73 degrees. High today is 93. I'm sure it'll feel warmer than that with the heat index. No chance of rain, 75% humidity, no wind. Air quality is 82, that's moderate. It's been not been so good lately. I might get a chance to check out my new hose today. It came yesterday. I'll show it to you when I get seated here. Well, I can show this to you now. Let's see why not. Anyway, it came in this bag right here, and let's see if I can get it. Came with this nozzle. It's not too bad. I got one that I like better that my brother bought me. It's metal, that's plastic. It'll work though. And it comes with, I don't know if I should take it all the way out yet till I use it. But it came with this here that you can hang it on. You can mount this somewhere here and hang it, which is a nice feature, but I have aluminum siding out there, so I don't know if I can hang it close out there. I may find a place for it though. It seems sturdy enough, much sturdier than the one that I got off Wish. This one I got from Amazon, and like I said, I like it because it has metal fittings, not plastic stuff or anything. And the other end of it, where's the other end? Let me see if I can get the other end so I can show you. And the end of it, instead of having a plastic thing on this end, this is all metal. It's got a nice shut-off valve here. And you know, I'm just concerned about right here is where they always bust. I mean, the one I just had busted. Now the expandable one I had before this, it busted, blew in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, blew a hole in it. So I hope this one's sturdier. And I'll let you know how it works. I may try to do some kind of a review video or something with it. I'm not for sure. Let me know if you'd be interested in something like that. Of course, I might do it. I don't know. I always try to have ideas of videos. Okay, let's go out here and see what the garden's looking like. I didn't water yesterday. I spot watered with just a watering can, and you know, just tap water, but I let it sit for a day at least. It's better 48 hours, but I didn't have that much time. And I got a tip from Wild Edibles about, it was either her or her husband gave me the tip, that you can put weak coffee, like coffee that's left over in the pot. You have to, you know, weaken it with water, of course, but you can put some in here, and I put a little bit in there, and some of them look a little better. So thanks for the tip. It's warm, and we're supposed to mow. I don't know, it's so hot. I left that tomato down there so that the one that's doing this, it might eat it instead of going around here and trying to find other ones. And it's eaten on it several times, you can tell. So I guess that was a good idea. What is that one right there? I need to get it. Old German. I don't know if I can reach it from here. But I'm getting them as I see them. I mean, it hasn't eaten on any of the other ones yet, except for just this one here, and there was another little small one down there, and it ate part of it. Looks like it got into this one down here that was laying on the ground. But I don't think it can get up high enough to eat on these others that's left. I got some pretty nice ones back there. I'm hoping it doesn't anyway. I'm hoping it leaves them alone. I may have to get this one over here. I don't know. I might leave it today, but I'd hate for it to get eaten on. There's another big one over there. Yeah, these lucky reds seem like they're late bloomers. They've still got some green ones on here. Most of them are kind of petering out, you know. There's some back in there. I got the lowest ones here pretty much. I got some, what is that? I got some of these, you'll see a little video where I got some of these onions. I put repellent around this area. It looks like it still might have dug a few of them up, but I do have several of them that's come up that it's left alone. So I'm hoping it will leave these alone now, so I can have some more green beans. But they're starting to come up. I mean, second crop. I think I grew them maybe 3 times last year. I planted some beans. I need some more because you can see they're not getting enough light on this side. The beans are right there on that trellis, you know. They're not getting enough. I got some banana peppers yesterday. There's still some nice ones in here. These, I've about got all of the cucumbers off of them. There's a few still on here. This one doesn't look so good, I don't know. It's got a little, I don't know, it's got one decent place on. You cut part of it off. I'm wanting to get all of them out of here because I'm going to pull these out and plant more. I've got seeds ordered. And these, some of these okra are starting to look a little better. This one's kind of leaning over. Straighten up. They're starting to look better though. I'm wanting some okra. They only grow good in warmer. Of course, it's warm, but that's how they only grow good when it's warm. Look at this here. Okay. I'm gonna probably get some of these eggplants. They're about big enough. Oh, more flowers. I had to give this one some water last night. They're starting to get some on it here. There's one. I thought there was another one. There goes. Flowers fall off really easy on these. Yeah, there's one right there. So starting to get some on it. I gave the neighbors last night some vegetables. A bag full. Not all the way full. Probably weighed about 12 to 15 pounds, maybe. We saw the mother at Aldi yesterday out in the parking lot and talked to her, and I said, would y'all like some vegetables? I just left them on my stool. I put my stool out here and just left them on there, and I said, y'all come and get them whenever you want. I like giving them away. It's funny how this okra over here, it's getting more sun. You can see how much bigger it is than these right here. It's because of this shade from all this zucchini. This one's starting to perk up a little bit. I pulled that one. It was all yellow and stuff. Is there any seed left? Because I don't want to fill it before yeah, there's some in there. It'll be okay. They don't eat much when it's hot during the day. We're supposed to mow and the grass is still wet. It's going to be rough. It'll be rough. It's just too hot. Oh, this one has some, I don't know what that is. It almost looks like a eggplant flower right there. Some kind of weed though. There's these little black bees. They're the ones that's in the motel over there, although I haven't seen a whole lot of them lately. Well, this one's bloomed really good. These are pretty when they come out too. These will have lots on them. I'm just surprised there isn't more of them that grew. Last year these were all the way around this. Like here's one right here. Maybe it'll start growing. Here's one. What happened to you that you fell over like that? There's one. There's one. So they're here, they're just small. There's a couple of them right there. And there's some up through there. Maybe after these others die off, they will. Okay. So, I mean, I know everything looks kind of parched, but that's the way it does. I'm going to grow some more things. The tomatoes, I don't know if I'm going to be growing any more or not. There's still some on these growing, but it's going to be running out of time shortly. I don't know if anybody has any tomato plants left, but you know, if I don't grow anymore, I'll be growing all this stuff for fall anyway. I know I've got about 8 things I'm going to be growing, so I'll be needing that space. So I don't think I don't know. If I see some somewhere, I might grab a couple. If not, I've had plenty of tomatoes. I've probably given away, I don't know, 80 pounds of them or more. I figure I've given away over 130 pounds of vegetables so far. These are looking good down here. And this one's like those at the rock. It'll have some on it. You can tell it's starting to get them. Right there. I mean, the yard's not horrible, but it's not supposed to rain today. And I think it's going to be hot every day. I mean, it's not like if you put it off, you're just putting it off to another day you're going to burn up. I may have to take a break in between pushing that push mower around, even though it's self-propelled, but it goes so fast with you, it'll about pull you over. But it's light, you know, so I don't use the self-propelled thing much unless I'm going up some kind of little hill or something like that. I can't wait till these bloom here. They're starting to. See? That'd be pretty. Well, hadn't as much grown here because it didn't rain. It was day before yesterday, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I sprayed some wasp killer, even though there was just a few bees left down there, those yellow jackets. I sprayed some stuff down there yesterday evening, just to be sure. You don't want to run over that. I'm not going to let her drive over it anyway, until I'm absolutely positive. But There was just a few out there, and I sprayed what was out there, so I have a feeling they're dead by now. I may need to go down there and look, though. What's the time getting to be? Okay. Let's see, where'd I put this? Okay. Let me get my tablet going. I should have already done that. Let's see, where's that? Okay, I found it. All right. I may be doing preview of the review today to give you an extra day. Logan he changed it to Fridays, which that's fine. That might even be a better day to do his reviews. But I might do that today because I don't really have anything planned. Now, if anything happens and I do a drive with us, or we go somewhere and have a little haul or whatever, we don't plan on buying anything much if we go anywhere. Sometimes we just go out of boredom, you know, and but if place is busy, you know, we won't go in. I mean, if it's super busy, which they're not lately. Nobody's been really busy here. The last time we went to Walmart, it was like, I mean, we didn't, usually you see lots of people, you know, in there, but we didn't even hardly see that many people shopping. So I don't know, you know, we don't like to go in anywhere that's really busy. If we did see one busy, we would just go to somewhere else and see if they're busy. Because it's going to get, you know, this Delta thing, you hear more about it every day, you know. So people are not being careful, not at all anymore. They're just like nothing ever happened, basically. I could talk all day about it. But anyway, yeah, I think I might do the preview of the review if I don't do anything else. The thumbnail today is a stir fry I made last night, and the egg rolls we got from Grocery Outlet that were only $1.79 for 4. They're kind of small, but they were good. They were really good. So I kind of wish I'd got more of them. I got 2 packs. That's super cheap for them. And they had pork ones, but we don't really care for them. Just the chicken ones. They're probably out of them by now. And some of that stir fry was like the zucchini, and there were some onions from the garden. I'm not for sure if she put anything else. But also, of course, the tomato that was a delicious tomato. I think that was a pineapple one. I'm not for sure. They're kind of yellow and pink and stuff. What's for dinner tonight? I'm not going to feel like cooking because we're supposed to mow. So I'm going to throw probably that pizza from the one I got it at Walmart, or we got it at Walmart, but it's Sam's Club brand. How did I cut myself out there? Okay. I always do this. You see it bleeding? I'll get out there doing something, and then I'll look down and I'll be bleeding. Let's see if I can clean it up a little. That's a big, I don't even, see what I mean? I didn't even know I did it. Oh well, I'll put something on it later. You need to put, if you do get out here and get cut and stuff, it's a good idea to put antibiotic on it. Okay. Mowing today. I have forgot to mention it in the past few days, but we need about 10 questions. I think it's actually 8, but I just want to say 10 to make sure to do an Ask My Tablet. Of course, all the questions are from viewers. Sometimes I come up with a question or two. I think I might have one on it right now. But yeah, if you'd like to see an Ask My Tablet, and I'd like to, you know, get more people on board with that. That's a good show. I would hate to ever shelf that show because it's very interesting. You can learn things. It's funny. You never know what's going to happen. I'm just surprised that it hasn't been a little more successful. Okay, here's the question today. Like I said, you're hearing more, I'm sure, every day. If you even, we don't watch the news every day because it's just going to get you stressed, basically. And I don't need that, and nobody needs that. But anyway, they're calling this Delta. And the question is, do you think Delta will be worse than COVID-19? So I'm hearing things, that it's different the way it can be spread easier, from what I understand. I read one yesterday that was about saying that wildfires even carried it, like I think it was in Reno, I think, Nevada or something. They had like wildfire somewhere, and it blew the smoke all over the city, and they had like immediately started having this Delta thing going on with a bunch of people. So I don't know, but you hear lots of things. You don't know what to believe or anything. But anyway, let's get going with today's tidbits. What are fumaroles? Fumarole comes from the Latin word fumus, which means smoke. A fumarole is an opening in the Earth's surface that emits steam and volcanic gases. They occur along holes, cracked, long fissures near active volcanoes, or in areas where magma has risen to the Earth's crust without erupting. Fumaroles' longevity depends on their heat source. Okay. Well, how'd it turn sideways? I hate when it does that. Okay. Dinosaur-killing asteroid gave rise to flowering plants. About 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid crashed into Mexico's Yucatan, plunging the Earth into darkness. It ended the reign of dinosaurs and 45% of tropical conifer plants. The ash from the impact enriched the soil and gave rise to the reign of flowering plants in the modern tropical rainforest. Well, that's kind of cool. Lightning bolt shocks woman and child at Florida beach. A lightning strike shocked a 12-year-old girl and 38-year-old woman on Clam Pass Beach in Naples, Florida. Both were hit while they were in the water and got moderate injuries. Senior forester of Florida Forest Service, Clark Riles, stated that lightning this time of year must be taken seriously, or incidents like this could keep occurring. Well, I wouldn't be in the water, that's for sure. How was Iceland formed? Iceland is a country situated far north in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It sits on the mid-Atlantic ridge that separates the North American and the Eurasian tectonic plates. Both the plates started moving away from each other around 150 million years ago. This intense volcanic activity resulted in lava eruptions that formed Iceland. Wow. Wildflowers bloom in Bandelier after monsoon rains. An abundant wildflower bloom at Bandelier National Monument in New Mexico is drawing crowds. The massive wildflower bloom happened after the Southwest was inundated with rain during the monsoon season. Monument officials stated that the extensive wildflower bloom should last for several more weeks. Wow, that's cool. I love wildflowers. How do hurricanes form? Hurricanes, also known as typhoons or cyclones, are the most intense storms on Earth. Its formulation begins when a low-pressure belt forms in the ocean. The surface air from the surrounding high-pressure region gushes in to fill the low-pressure region. This process repeats and intensifies, forming a hurricane. Rare seven-colored Earth's formation in Mauritius. The seven-colored Earth is a geological formation in the Chamarel Plain of Mauritius. This relatively small area of about 7,500 square meters comprises of sand dunes of 7 distinct colors. These surreal sand dunes were formed due to volcanic activity. Interesting, lagoons never get eroded despite Mauritius' torrential tropical rains. Ancient Egyptian shipwreck unearthed in Mediterranean Sea. Archaeologists have unearthed a 2,200-year-old shipwreck in the Mediterranean Sea underneath the ancient city of Herculaneum. The ship sank after it was hit by falling rocks of Amun Temple, which got destroyed in an earthquake. Also, experts noted that the ship, known as a fast galley, was 82 foot long and was built in Egypt. Wow, that's long for back then. That's a long ship. Okay, fireball bolts across the sky in North Texas. A fireball streaked across North Texas around 9 p.m. on Sunday, July 25th. Videos show a large object shooting through the sky for a few seconds. Several people also witnessed a bright flash with a sonic boom. The American Meteor Society said that a fireball is any meteor that is as bright as the planet Venus in the evening sky. Huh? Okay. Lastly, presence of toxic bacteria shuts down U.S. beaches. Beaches across the U.S., including New York, Ohio, New Jersey, Washington State, and Massachusetts, were shut down due to bacterial infections. The summer weather and rainfall can lower salinity in bodies of water and make them more hospitable to bacteria. Pollution and climate change can also alter the water around U.S. beaches. All right, everybody, that's it for today's Tidbits, and that's going to be it for Morning Coffee Break. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press that like button. It really helps my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on for sure doing something else. Bye-bye, everyone, and God bless.